Hi, I'm Tunedal. So, Malmö, you know, this town in the south of Sweden, there are about 300,000 people living there, and they have a big Muslim community. I heard that it's the 10th biggest Muslim community in Europe, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is true. So far this year, there has been 11 murders in Malmö, and this is for Sweden a high number. Compared to Norway, for instance, which has 5 million people living there, and total last year was 23 murders. So you get the comparison. So there's a lot going on, and of course this is not just the killing. I mean, they're not sweeping the streets when they are not killing each other. They're doing other crime, of course. A lot of drugs, yeah, and robberies and so on. And the police so far arrested one of those guys, and they are having a problem. They are saying so in the media, and but they won't say who these guys are, and media won't say. But we got to know anyway, because there was an imam who went out in public and pleaded to the gangs, these are gangs, pleaded to them to stop it. Right. And I also read today, actually, in a report from Norway, where they had been investigating people coming to Norway from Iraq and Somalia, and 1 out of 5 had committed a crime. And now you're allowed to talk about these things. I don't care if I'm allowed to talk about it. I will talk about it anyway. But now it's becoming okay to talk about it. Well, I think it's because the problem is so evident. You can't, turn your head again away from it anymore. Of course, there are people still who don't want to know, but more and more people know, and media is picking up on it. Yeah, I'm really sick and tired of these arrogant people who think they know best and put label on you. If you talk about these things, they put the racist label on you. Very, very insulting. I'm fed up with it, and it turns out, when you start talking to them, that they don't know anything about crime in Sweden. They have this woolly idea of everything being such a beautiful place. So they don't want to know. And still, they portray themselves as being enlightened and modern, I'm generalizing here, but I came across quite a few of those lately. Yeah. Okay, so and what's going on among the politicians in Sweden? Well, we do have a change. I told you in my last video, there is a change, definite change, and I'm hoping that things will happen, a lot of things will happen in the coming months. We'll see. And I certainly hope for Marine Le Pen to win in France. This is in May next year. That would put things in a new direction here in Sweden. It's funny how it all connects. Sort of. When there's only a few of those racist areas, Swedish media keeps going on, but when there's more of them, racists, then they start to shut up. Yeah. So I'm hoping for a lot of good things to happen here, because we have to handle it. I mean, there's no other way. And there's been some talk among politicians, not just Swedish Democrats, but also in the other political parties on the right wing, where they want to, you know, do something about this. It's like they don't have thumbs. They want to do something, but they only have the fingers, you know. So nothing really happens. They're just talking and you don't see any results. So we need some very, very strong, brave politicians in Sweden. That's what we need. At least one. Give us one, at least. Yeah. All right. Bye.